Activision, ATVI on NASDAQ, I believe. Yes, NASDAQ. Is up about 4% today, which is good because the market's not having the greatest day. Market started out pretty strong, and then the yield curve started to invert again, and people took that as a sign to sell. And I mean, I'm kind of curious about that because, okay, it's hovering around, let's call it level, inverting slightly above. I mean, it's going to fluctuate, so I don't know why you need that signal. I mean, the point is the yield curve is not looking great. It's definitely not steep. At best, it's flat or slightly normal, but could invert as well, right? So anyway, it's flat. So good to see Activision have a good day. And Activision's having a good day because they're re-releasing World of Warcraft, which is one of the most popular games ever. And gamers are excited about it. Got the stock moving. And we actually became bullish on this company. I forget the exact date. We put it in our ROC report in some of our model portfolios. We didn't do a video on it until earlier this month. And earlier this month there was a good reason to do a video, and it was unfortunately those shootings in El Paso and Dayton, and the administration came out and said video games are causing these shootings, and we said that was absolute nonsense. Good time to buy the stock because the stocks definitely came down that day, all the video game stocks, and that was our cue to get back in. In fact, I'm going to show you a little clip on that. Let's cue this up. Oops, I'm having trouble queuing. There we go. And let's get to it. And here we go.
When, really should be blaming themselves and looking at the real cause, which is too many guns. Look, I don't want to get into politics. I'm on the edge of it, for sure. But I'm being an analyst, and an analyst says it's not video games. Okay, so anything that happened in video games that took the hit should be looking at as an opportunity.
Okay, so that was our clip back then, and that obviously kind of turned out pretty good. So, we don't get everything right, but when we do, we might as well tell you about it. And I think that kind of happens a lot. Things take a hit for no good reason, and it's sometimes difficult to tell if it's a good reason or not so good reason. I really felt that was not a good reason, and shares have been pretty good since that time. And on a longer term, let's just kind of let's jump in and look at our model. And you see, it is a bit of a boom and bust. There's no question about that. And it will continue to probably be like that, although they're getting better at making these sustainable by these micropayments to continue on in the game. Not continue on in the game, but to buy, the new weapon. You actually have to pay for it in real dollars. And it's pretty hard to succeed without it, and it's addictive, and there's even, there's lots of even discussion. Is it even moral? But I'm not going to make a moral judgment on it. I'm just going to say, hey, it's making money. And I think if you just kind of look at the stock chart too, it's kind of interesting. And again, we are not technical analysts by any stretch of imagination. That doesn't mean we never look at a stock chart, though. In fact, everybody does. You just saw this run up. Let's look at the one on the left here. So you see the run up and then the crash. And you just kind of took that out, that run up and crash, and it would be about normal, just like a normal stock. And you just see a long base. This is a 2-year chart that I'm kind of got the cursor over there, and it just looked like it found its bottom. I felt the fundamentals weren't that bad, other than being somewhat cyclical, and that's true. But I felt the price, you're being compensated for it, and I felt the price it was time to make a move. So far it's worked out. I think it still looks good. I'm a big believer in these video games in general, although they're not the easiest because of the cyclicality. but I do think you should have a little bit of it in your portfolios, because there's no question gaming is getting bigger and bigger with sports, and kids play these things. They don't even watch TV anymore. They play games. So I think it's a good one. ATVI on NASDAQ, and thank you for the re-release of World of Warcraft. Thank you for watching our investment video. This is the same analysis we provide to our institutional clients. Want to improve your portfolio? Simply subscribe to our YouTube channel below, or better yet, go to our video website at video.fsavaluation.com and get access to the entire library.